Okay, we're in the key of B flat. I once was lost in sin. You're going to start off with a B flat chord. And B flat is going to be used a whole lot in this song. So I'm going to show you the inversions of B flat we're going to use. If I call B flat, it can be this inversion, which is B flat, D, F. Or it can be this inversion, D, F, B flat. And sometimes it might be this inversion, F, B flat, D. So when I call out the B flat chord, it'll be one of those inversions. So in this case right here, you're going to be right here. When I once was lost in sin, you're going to say I once. So you got a B flat on the word once, B flat chord. I once was lost. And what I'm going to be doing is toggling back and forth on the left hand bass from B flat to F. So we're going to say I once was lost in sin. Okay, but the right hand to be saying I once was lost. That's all the B flat chord. On the word in, you'll be at a C minor chord, which is E flat, G, C. Okay, and then sin, which is on a different version of the B flat chord that I just showed you earlier. Okay, so watch again. I once was lost in sin. Okay, then as a passing chord, you're going to use a B flat 7 over D. That means your right hand would be a B flat 7 chord, which is F, A flat, B flat, D. Your left hand bass is going to be a D. Then after that, I once was lost in sin, but Jesus. On the word Jesus, you had an E flat chord. With your E flat chord, it's going to be E flat, G, B flat. Your left hand bass is an E flat. So on Jesus, you could say, just go straight to the E flat chord on Jesus. Or you can even do this in the melody, Jesus, which is Jesus. Or you can just say Jesus. Totally up to you. Took me, that's all the same chord. And on the word in, you'll be able to back to your B flat chord that we started off with. So I'll do all that again. I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me in. So I back to that B flat. Or when I went to that word in, took me, or the word me, I just did a different version of the E flat chord that you already had. Jesus took me. When I say a different version, we just went to B flat, E flat, G on the E flat chord, and then I still came to N. So it's totally up to you. You can stay there or you can do what you want to do. So I do it again. I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me in. And then I turned around, did a little turnaround chord here as like a F11. F11 means your right hand is an E flat chord, which is B flat, E flat, G. Or you could use this inversion that we did earlier, E flat, G, B flat. As long as you got an E flat on the right hand, but an F got to be on your bass, on your left hand. That would make it an F11 chord. And then from there, you go right to a B flat. And we're going to walk one of the patterns that we did in Gospel Patterns 2 or 3 DVD video. So you're going to start at a 1 chord, which is a B flat chord. Same one in B flats we did earlier, don't matter which one. Then you go into a C minor, shall I say a C minor 7. And a C minor 7, all it really is like an E flat chord on the right hand, but your left hand is going to be a C. That would be called a C minor 7 chord. Then you're going to go to a B flat over D. That means your right hand is that B flat chord we did earlier. Left hand bass is a D. And then from there you go into a C over E. That means the right hand is a C chord, which is C, E, G. Left hand bass is going to be a E rather. And then from there you go to a F7. F7 chord, your right hand is E flat, F, A, C. And your left hand bass would be an F. Either F would be just fine on the left hand bass. And remember the F7 chord because we're going to come back to that later. And I'm not going to call them out because I'm giving them to you now. That's your F7 chord. And so let me put out all that together. I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me put all those together. Oh, and then after the F7, you kind of put a passing chord in there. This is called a C9 chord, a C9. C9 chord, your right hand is E, G, B flat, D. Left hand bass, C. And then you come right back to the F7 chord that you was already at. Okay? So I'm going to start at, and then a little light from heaven. And I'm starting to B flat chord. Then a little light from heaven filled my soul. Okay, it bathed my heart, it bathed my heart. Now when you go to it bathed my heart with love, it bathed my heart. All that's the same as I was once lost in sin, but Jesus took me. All that's going to be the same as we did at the beginning. So I'm not going to show you that because we did it at the beginning already. So I'm at it bathed my heart in love, same as at the beginning. It bathed my heart in love, same music, and wrote my name. What you can do right there when you get to the word wrote, watch this here. It bathed my heart in love and wrote my. Okay, all that's the same as the beginning, but from there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go, watch this, and wrote my name above. Have a little talk. So watch what I did when I came from, I wrote my name above, wrote my, on the word name, just come to a B flat over D. That means your right hand is a B flat chord. Any one of those inversions of B flat I showed you at the beginning, and your left hand bass is going to be a D. So watch again, and wrote my name above. When you get to above, you back to that C minor 7 chord we did earlier, C minor 7. Notice I got an E flat chord on the right hand, no matter which inversion. You could do it like you did earlier, or you could do this inversion here. It just means your right hand is going to be an E flat chord, your left hand bass is a C. That would make it a C minor 7 chord. So watch again. I'm going to wrote my name above. And notice how I just start walking from there. So I'm going to show you that sequence there from that C minor 7 chord that we did. So watch again. Wrote my name above. See how I came back? You're going to come back to that B flat over D again. And then you just went to an E flat chord. Same chords we did earlier, nothing new just yet. And then right here, you're going to use an E diminished 7. Again, it's called an E diminished 7. And your right hand would be D flat, E, G, B flat. Left hand bass, E. Then from there, you just come to a B flat over F. Oh, that's on have a little. A B flat over F, that means your right hand is any one of those B flats we did earlier. And I just have this inversion. Left hand bass is going to be an F. I'm going to put those together. I'm starting at wrote my name above, and wrote my name above. Have a little talk. All that's have a little talk. Have a little talk with. Oh, all that you is keep an F on your left hand bass. Have a little talk with Jesus makes it right. And you come back home to a B flat on your left hand bass. But keep an F on the left hand no matter what the right hand do. So watch your right hand. Have a little talk with Jesus makes it right. And we're using the same chords we did earlier in the song, which is have a little talk, which is a B flat chord with, I went to a C minor, just a regular C minor chord, which is E flat, G, C. I'll do it again. Have a little talk with Jesus. Jesus, you back to a B flat chord, just this inversion here. Makes it, and back to that C minor chord we just did, which is E flat, G, C. And then on the word right, come back to a B flat, both hands. That'll be that B flat chord. So I'll start from wrote my name above. Just a little talk with Jesus. Oh, on the word makes it, you're gonna be at F7. I don't know if I showed you that yet. That's on the word makes it, and then on the word right, you back to a B flat 7 chord. I mean a B flat chord. Do that again. Wrote my name above. Have a little talk with Jesus, makes it right. I'm just back at a B flat chord. Now when you go to the chorus part where it says, now let us have a little talk with Jesus. All that's a B flat chord. So here's a B flat, have a little talk with, then go to the E flat chord for a moment, G. That's B flat, E flat, G. And on the word thus, or first syllable of Jesus, is the E flat chord. Don't take your left hand off of B flat, just keep it there. But the right hand is an E flat chord. On G, on the second syllable of Jesus, just come to a B flat chord, which is the same one we did here, just a different version. So watch it gets again. Have a okay, let us have a little talk with Jesus. And then we do the same thing for tell them about our troubles. Tell them all about our troubles. Just keep your left hand on B flat. He will. I didn't do anything there. I just said he will. On the word hear our faintest cry, go to an F7 chord. The same F7 we did earlier. He will hear our faintest. Let's see here. Have a little talk with Jesus. Tell them all about our troubles. Tell them all about our troubles. He will hear our, the F7. Hear our faintest cry. All that's the same music. Hear our faintest cry. Or you can just hold that chord. Hear our faintest cry. You know, he will answer by and by. I do this on he. And where he, I do an E flat over G. That means your right hand is an E flat chord, which is E flat, G, B flat. Left hand bass is a G. And then from there I go to a on the word will. I think we're on he, will. On the word will, I'm using that same F7 we did earlier, but your left hand bass would be an A. And I think we're on hear our faintest cry, so let me do that again. Tell them all about our troubles. Okay, he will hear our faintest cry, and he will answer. Okay, we're on the word answer. So on the word answer, you back to a B flat chord, this inversion here. Answer by, he will answer by and by. All that you just doing the same three chords you did earlier, which is B flat, C minor, and B flat, and just bouncing back and forth between B flat and F if you want to. So watch it. I'm gonna answer by and by. Answer by and by. And then you go to feel a little prayer wheel turning. Feel a little prayer wheel. That's now when you. So let me slow down a little bit. Well, hear. I'm back on hear faintest cry. Hear our faintest cry. And he will answer by and by. He will answer by and by. And when you. On the word when you, I just did a B flat 7 over D, the same one we did earlier, which your right hand is F, A flat, B flat, D. Left hand bass, D. I did that as a passing chord. And until you get to the word feel a little fire wheel, feel a little prayer wheel turning is feel a little prayer wheel turning. Right there I'm at an E flat chord. Feel a little prayer wheel turning. Watch again. Feel a little prayer wheel turning. Okay, I'm just at an E flat. Then on though a little fire is burning, you at a B flat. Know a little fire is burning. Just like we did earlier on Have a Little Talk with Jesus. Know a little fire is burn. That's an E flat chord. Ning. You back at the B flat, but keep your left hand on B flat. And then you just close it out like you did at the beginning of the song when you said, have a little talk with Jesus, makes it whole, makes it right. You just go back to your B flat over F, have a little, or find a little talk. Find a little talk with Jesus, makes it right. That's the whole entire song. Be blessed.